Hey guys, my name is Chris. I'm gonna be doing an introduction video later, but for my first video on this channel, I wanted to make a video that I've seen done a lot, and I just wanted to add to it. It's called the gender tag. Um, the first question is, how do you self-identify your gender, and what does that definition mean to you? Well, I am FTM, female to male, transgender. And that definition means to me that, I'm a male. In my eyes, in my heart, my mind, my soul, I am man. And that's it. I'm male. What pronouns honor you? He, him, his, male pronouns. That was the second question. The third question is, describe your style of clothing that you most often wear. Okay. Well, right now, because I decided not to get really dressed, I'm wearing Batman pajama pants and regular t-shirt. But usually I would just wear some skinny jeans or just some jeans and just t-shirt, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like I want to dress up, I'll wear a button down, or I'll wear a polo, or I'll wear certain shoes. But I usually just wear my shirt, my pant, a t-shirt, some pants, and my Converse. And on Thursdays for my school, I dress in a shirt that says "Make America Gay Again," and it has Captain America and Iron Man kissing each other, wrapped in American flag. I wear that on Thursdays because I am one of the co-presidents of my GSA at school, Gay Straight Alliance. But yeah, that's usually what I wear. Talk about body hair. What do you and not shave? I don't really shave. I don't shave my arms, my legs. I sometimes I'll have to wax up here, but I don't shave my underarms. I don't shave anything really. Number 5. Talk about cosmetics. Makeup, nail polish, deodorant, perfume. And, well, for that, it usually depends. I hardly ever will have my nails not painted. Today they were just gold because they went with my costume yesterday. Yesterday was Halloween. But usually they'll be black, or depending on how I'm feeling, I'll let somebody else paint them. There's days that I feel like I want to wear makeup, either to cover up like a zit or anything, or just to wear makeup. It will never be anything like spontaneous, like blue eyeshadow, pink eyeshadow, or anything like that. No, it's usually just if I want, I'll put on some concealer, and I will maybe fill in my eyebrows. And I used to wear eyeliner all the time, but I don't wear eyeliner a lot anymore. It just depends on how I feel. Deodorant, yeah, I usually use Axe and perfume, cologne. I use cologne. It's nothing really that big. It's probably the Axe spray-on, or I use a Stallion, and that's about it. Do you have any experiences with being misgendered? If so, talk about it. Yes, I have a lot. Oh, sorry, that's my phone, guys. I have a lot, actually. I will talk about two very more recent, no, not recent, but very important ones to me. Well, not important, but some that stuck with me. So when I was in 7th grade, I was kicked out of the school that I was going to. It was the school that I came out to in. And so I was barely getting comfortable with myself, and I was like, okay, I want to change my pronouns. And at this time, I was kind of out to my mom, not really, but I got kicked out of the school that I came out in. So midway through the year, I had to move to this school by my mom's work. This school was 7th, 8th, and it was 7th grade through 12th grade. And in this school, we had this one teacher that I really didn't like. Her name was Mrs. S. I'll just put it that way. Everybody else accepted me, but with this teacher, when she introduced me to the class, she was like, "Hi guys, this is your new student, Chris. She's gonna be joining us." And I looked at her and I gave her the death stare because I had already cut my hair. I was already dressing like a guy. I was passing in my way, and I told her before, I was like, "Look, I'm transgender. I identify as he, him, his, male pronouns." And at 7th grade, nobody really wants you to be all, "Oh, up in power for yourself." No, she wanted me to be. I felt as if she was undermining me the whole half of the year because she wasn't respecting me due to the fact that I wasn't totally out to my mom. But I talked to the school counselor, and she said that the teacher told her that because it was against her religious beliefs, she wasn't going to honor my pronouns. And so that really kind of messed with me because towards the end of the year, most of the kids started realizing what was going on, and they were just calling me she, her, and she stopped me with this stupid nickname, and I hated it. She called me Cece the most of the year, and I was like, that's not even close to my birth name. What the hell are you talking about? And so she used that, and that gave me that name. It was hell. But yeah. And then the second experience, I mean, it wasn't really bad, but like, it's never gotten to the point where where somebody's gotten into a physical fight about it, but it's gotten to where it was just kind of really, dude, chill. I was going to go to the restroom, and this is still at school. I wasn't allowed to use the boys' restroom at school, so I would go up to the nurse's office. And then when I was up there, we didn't really have a nurse's office. It was just like the office for the school, and it was the staff bathrooms at the end of the hallway, and it was one male and one female. And it was a single restroom in each one, and you could lock the door. These were the teachers' restrooms. I would get in trouble because I would constantly have to use the restroom because of medical conditions. And so when I was in there, teachers would miss their break. And then I'd get detention for it. So I stopped using the restroom at school. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't go to the boys' restroom because I looked too female. And everybody knew, in a way. They didn't say that they knew, but they all knew. I was one of those. So, yes, I was sort of in a misgendered situation. But it was to the point of I got 3 bladder infections that year. And I even hopped the fence to go to the Dunkin' Donuts and use the restroom because I wasn't going to deal with their shit anymore. My mom was notified by me and then by the school that I had skipped class. And they're like, yeah, because you won't let him use the restroom. But by then, it was already the end of the school year, so I just dealt with it for the next 4 or 5 weeks. And then I was like, alright, screw this shit, I'm out. But yeah. Do you experience dysphoria? Talk about it, how it affects you. Yes, okay, so for those of you who don't know, dysphoria is when you have an insecurity, or not really an insecurity. You feel, I'm not put this the right way. For me, I've experienced discomfort about parts of my body that I don't like, so I'm dysphoric about them. So it's kind of like an insecurity. For me, it's my voice. I have to talk lower than my normal voice because I'm not on T yet. And I hate my voice. I really do. and it gets, when I'm not trying to make it lower, it gets really high, and I hate it so much. Like, probably when I'm editing this video, I'm gonna want to punch myself in the face. But yeah, I get voice dysphoria. I am very dysphoric about my chest area. I wear binders. I'm dysphoric about my legs. I don't know why. I just don't like my legs. I mess with my hair until I feel it's okay. I don't like my eyebrows. I don't like my hands. It affects me in a way that there's days where I won't want to go to school, but I have to. So I will wear a big sweater and sweatpants, and I will keep my hood up, and I won't talk to a lot of people unless they're like my really close friends. But I don't do dysphoria. It really, it's very bad for me. I get it a lot, and I get it to the point of, there's days, even in the summers, where I won't leave my room. It really sucks. But yeah. Kids, do you want them? How? And talk about it. Well, I've always envisioned myself with a lot of kids. I like children. That sounded weird. I've always seen myself as having kids. I've always wanted kids. So someday, yeah, I will have kids. I would not put myself through carrying a child. I couldn't do that, not only for me, but for my child, because of the fact that I have so many medical conditions and I have to take so much medication that I would hurt my child. So I wouldn't carry a child, no. If I wanted to, like, freeze my eggs, yeah, sure. If I had the money, yeah, I'd do that. And I'd maybe get a sperm donor if I'm not with a guy at that point, or if I'm with somebody, or if I'm with a girl, because I identify as pansexual right now. I have a boyfriend who I love dearly. But yeah, I'd probably do surrogacy, something like that. But if all else fails, or if I just really don't have the money and I see it cheaper as to adopt, I would adopt. I want kids. There's no doubt in my mind that I want kids. Talk about money. Is it important to you to earn more and pay for dates than your partner? Is it important for you to earn more in your house? Okay. Honestly, no. Money is money. The way you earn it shouldn't matter. I don't care. Like, okay. Me and my boyfriend have gone on a couple dates, and he's paid for some, I've paid for some. I do the same thing when I'm with females. If I'm with a female, I've paid for dates, she's paid for dates. It's why? I don't understand. I know it's important to some people, but I just don't understand what the whole I need to earn more than a woman, or I need to earn more than a man, I need to earn more to be more superior. No, I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about and share about your experiences with gender? I have learned to be more open about being trans in the past 2 years. Because back in 7th grade, I wouldn't tell everybody. I would be so shy. I would be in the corner, and I would hope and pray that you knew what pronouns that I wanted to go by. Or if you didn't, then I would just be okay with it. I wouldn't correct you. I would just be like, yes. And when I'm called by my birth name by friends that don't know that I'm trans, I just accept it. But now I'm like, no, my name is Chris. Please call me Chris. And I go by male pronouns. And if you get them wrong, I will correct you. That's just what I've learned. I've learned to respect myself more. I've learned to have more confidence. I've learned to be more outgoing. I've really learned more about myself ever since I've come out. But that's the video, guys. Till next time, you are perfect just the way you are, and you don't need to please anybody but yourself. So, have a nice day, and please like, share, subscribe. Thanks. Bye.